Mayam Bokrum Zari Don Impact News Nay Raj Nongthombam Manung Hutna Hariba 360-degree analysis of news and events ta Mayam Butaram Nokchari Manipur da Lairiba Tongan Bafrup Singi customary law singna Laibag Sigi Oiba Kugi Logi Oiba Mong the Chatharpa justice Maruina criminal justice delivery system da Apan ba have the hindrance amo hele have sigi matang dang si khana ne nagita magta impact news ki studio dan lengsin ro lebiri basi joining us tonight on Manung Hutna labda masigi sakna erba noted advocate senior advocate Khaidem Mani ne ham tro jamani butram nokchari welcome to the show appreciate your joining also joining us social activist ASHANG KASAR ni oja KASAR butram nokchari welcome to the show appreciate you joining too and also joining us Hmar Inpui ki joint secretary every ba Dr. Immanuel Zarzosang Varte ni oja Varte butram nokchari welcome to the show appreciate you joining too ahan ba question say open question ni to common question na adum tawjar ge to start with akoi oja ani se ge oja asang ka sadian hojar ge oja koi gi customary law sing se maru ina Manipur gi chingi furup sing da masi masa masa gi community go ba koi gi customary law lai jabani na hairi ba masa gi custom gi oiba law sina mamang tharaga koi gi leiba ki ori ba koi gi law hai tare law of court hai tar law gi court ki law si masi tungoina case me am yaure maru ina akoi gi mamang incidents in 2015 ki 2016 15 hai bata 15 ki Christmas hai bata re Christmas December 25 ki da numit sida koi nupi macha ama yam pili nupi macha ama rape to matung da hatok piramba matung da hai riba koi gi rapist hai bata re hai riba misaksi koi gi customary law ga yana khre maramaduna koi gi law gi ba police na pha ba sapra matam da madu yana khra bani na madu da koi act to ba yaro habi wafum na chingba lak bani na so mai na koi gi criminal justice delivery system da customary law sing am chaun apan ba ma oi habi wafum langnari ado isi da oja koi particular furup ama chingi oja na belong to rubani na kari happening
koi customary law habi se koi indigenous people habi tare tribe mayam gi di hana dagi practice tawraga lakpani na mai tribe ki customary law se dum lei loina ko criminal gi khangde ama gi khangde sumaina loina dum leina chatna banina khara tongala ju ko tribe mayam haibe se indigenous people singi identify se customary law asina ju proof amane adu bu ngasai customary law haibe se da akoina phap tagadabadi masi khara loina mak akoina chatna ba yaba yada pochu khara lei matam ase changes tawbnina adugo ngasi worldly akhoi ki matam asidi kari aisira ethnic habitare ko multi asigi mayam pullaga himinaba aduga education gi system se phagalakpa economic ki changes kaya laibisine na hanadi customary law asidi tribe gi khakta concern tawraga ningthawmana palaga magi tribe ki adum control tawraga administrative ko ase amada palaga chalamane na madu matam adu da chuna ramba yai hujigi matam sidi madu chunadre
okay
maramdi India ke nation ama chauna leire supreme court leire agoi high court leire adu gi court mayam leirabane na akhoi gi matam da environment gi changes toba kaya lakpane na court na agoi nation na law sem khibam maraga sida ko deal toba adu gi implement apply toba yaba afaba kaya su lei for example huji criminal rape toba da akoina customary law da heta compromise to thopasidi amarom da justice deny ni aduna akoi gi sikumba crime da nata criminal da rape da natra ga kri no amada customary law leire haiduna madu da apply tawraga kaino to thopasidi masidi amarom da law haibi yade sidi compromise ki system da lakre compromise tawkraba taradi the accident will continue I think ko law duna mabu mathakta thandrade madu act tawdrade asidi dum thokigini aduna sikumba matam da di customary law je lei akhoi honor tawil tawu tarasu madu phajaba wale aina aduna madu id matang lei madu encourage tawning de
okay aduna matang gi maru na koi criminal justice rape kumba sathi ba crime murder gumba laktar gadi matai duta kitang amendment gi scope leiba male have okay makhata na adai du sulak chage mathang sei same opinion hai tare oja Varte da sulak jage oja koi handak more da su koi hai tare kuki CSO government ga si koi gi su da leina ba suspension of operation leina ba outfit amana nupi macha ama hat khibagi case da su koi gi handak assembly da hai tare koi gi opposition na pukhalakpa kari to ghorage phara bra kola ham tam da government de phare na pakum pi gi batar ga su assembly gi wafam na tongan ho jakhra ga tongana mu press release talk matam da customary law gi matung ni imunga paminarga yana gare ha bi wafang mulai matang sai ju ko customary law sena ko gi law of court tagi hen maru oiba adumaina mami tari kari having wajagi mot
customary law se ko we have to approach it very carefully. Customary law say like Oza was saying, customary laws ko a quick entity identity amane. So customary law si very sensitive ni. Ado pasana approach to already migi sentiments amuga.
So kada
ba. Ado hozik si customary law say we cannot minimize it. But at the same time, modern democratic governance systems so Malay. Customary laws ka modern democratic governance si parallel that sa patare.
Okay.
Upay later. Because one is identity and one is modern governance. Si compromise ama malak na. Compromise later di customary laws yade hay baso yade. Ado customary laws si adung customary laws na po tause hay baso yade. See, so it is a kind of like a walking on thin ice ko. So in this case, a quick tribe, Marin po na so proposal na matokre. Mar ki customary law si codified to sira. Codification to raga kari disadvantage legara kari advantage legara. Ado husik just a few weeks ago also discussion na matokre. At so sad po na ko. Codification pas na to raga. What are the customary laws that are in line with modern democratic system? And what are customary laws discriminatory towards women, towards girls? Si pasana zing tuaga proposal ama simsa. Proposal ama do law tuaga Hmar Inpui da kaino submit to se. Because Hmar Inpui na decision na malawraga si pura remake makeover to se. Adu ay koigi kaino ama resolution. So because if we don't do that, in one way customary law say kind of systems because justice delayed is justice denied. Customary laws processed already kind of justice so tuna lie. But at the same time, especially in terms of human rights, in human rights, many customary laws can actually violate human rights again. In terms of inheritance, for example, or in terms of rape. Rape, so, kasi na hiradi. Just a few months ago, si kind of si Nambolda, Nambolda, accident amalay ko. Accident amalay ay koy gizati niya. So Sanpur gimini.
Okay.
Ado police the report to sira to roy dara ado makoy confused lakre. Police the report already kui na mo katsangani poisa su tsangani kamay taw sira ado kind of perpetrators khoi sulai victims family khoi sulai we just sat down together. So we said these are the disadvantages of reporting, these are the disadvantages of reporting, but nonetheless FIR filed to kra ado we are investigating officer do khoi na approach to sir please how can we just settle this? Customary laws amalay. Kano victims ko di Hmar ni na ate di kano may tay society ni. Do may tay ki customary laws sule, ay kuy customary laws sule. But the good thing about customary laws is it is a commons. There are so many commonalities here. So we just identify them. So we come together, we sit down together. Okay, sigumba case ni. So through modern judicial system already, Manipur motor accident case, wala kani ko inatsangani. So let us just settle it.
Okay.
Investigation officer said yes, okay, fine. If you can settle it, fine. Adumay na settle to ko.
Okay.
That is the advantage. But that disadvantage.
Murder gumba, natraga kuyi rape case gumba case oy target incident oy target maduda kuy na nakal ani na paminaraga customary law gi makhada yana bahai si akoy victim dadi magi oy human rights hai tar madu pura kill to mangjabani madai dudadi akoy yana thokpa hai gadra natraga kuy customary law na masigi justice pi basi yamna speedy thu na pi bataraga su madu karai phawba ngasigi modern life sida madu valid way can be usa
then kano
adai dudadi amendment gi mathok tan can be bra
si rape case ko la pakanda de ko ay na pamba se let modern judicial system take over. Aduna tradi ay khogi patriarchal, highly patriarchal system ina ko. Stigmatization kiye, adu gumba ate so kiye ko. And it is also possible. So usually settlement under customary laws for cases like murder, rape cases are usually very disadvantageous for the women, for the girl's family, for the victims.
Victim family.
So in such cases, let modern judicial system take over.
Okay. Criminal case in the maru in a rape amadi murder ki matang sita. Matang say oja mani dalak chege oja. Koi customary law se only koi chingi furup sing khakta gi oina ma koi se protected oibra koi law gi miyeng da hai katra koi constitution gi provision piri se ma koi khata oibra du koi mitai hariba furup se su ma gi su customary law se koi constitution gi makha dan targe law gi judicial system gi makha ma gi su exemption lai baza la kamai yeng bi oja.
Pai sai ke ojana hai ke bedo adumna akhoi ge jati ki furup ki magi chatne bi convention mamangai digi hona asina chingba chidi adum phajana leyaba samna harabada maitai ge so criminal ge kari na tabada luhongba sorat mi siba adudagi matai manau adagi amu imungda manau nu panalo banupi asina Manung magi nupagi mayam bada makok khumma khotpa these are all customary law ne ba ko sigum mayam si leire adegi di atopa chingi chu mayam ma tonga constitution na piba magi se mega article 371 si particularly Manipur gi damakta di koi gi 72 gi order mi gi makhada Manipur hill area order gi matungina hill area gi oiba port amada Aikoigi mani bill dinataba adugumbo oiba kanda assembly na kano bill lama pass to dringa hilera committee ta thada gadamani haibisi hilera committee gi adum piba shakti amane aba anu adugumma mayam adudi lejaraga so tamge so chingi so tongan ba inpui singi lejaraga so criminal go ina lakpada di jai wajana haibidi am chumna haire masi customary law sing city communal Pura communal oy haiba mang na taraf se communal oy rap tauba aduga ai gi londa dana sentimental da su oiba agoi harisin adu tawgadam hari ba se hindu gi yam kan mapam haryana da up da kha panchayat edna rep tawre adu rep tawre di nu pimcha ma rep tawra borti nu pa hong ba chawbu sin tawra boti mai imung manung do adu su village panchayat ke member ma pan na rep tawgadam ni haiba adu sidi lo ne yadabada natana Dharma dasu, Isorgi maming dasu, Yaroi the Bapor ama Oredana. Aduna, Hosiki, I coige Maruina criminal daddy. How it is chocolate much Maruina, I coige canola iba customary law la ibasi, mamang the primitive stage the co. Mite ero, tribal ero, my magi la iba mam say, primitive or in matam degi lakpan hariba. As a Hosiki modern world city, computer gi age or in a lakpa consider di. Aikoigi India se civil code amati ki makhade chalagadabani aidana gamenda karida politicians in pukhnari adigi di mi hat pa se chap mane ba mongda 302 pangadabani adu nakal maronda aikoigi di 302 tawroi chaina yankai rak pura ko kani o ko kani haibisi amuk yarakta ba pot leyaba adu sai wajana haibiduri am sengna it violates human rights of the victim. Victim says she garaba natraga rape to thokpiraba victim oiribase magidu mayam dana yabi matungina o kama pijaraga adi lupa la khara piraga yare habitaladi magi right ado phajana justice su phangdreba maramaduna justice delayed is justice denied haibisi chu chumme aba adubu mi ama rape to be khara accused oiriba mi ama natra mi haluba mi ama dandi pina bhona kanda par pichin me yadamnina amuk justice harid is also justice buried okay asiso amuk leyaba okay thuna piba justice phumjang geba chamane aba aduna marak sida madugi kanodi later remedy di later banate ekoi ge investigating system se koi ge law se okay masi sendok pama change aba adagi ekoi ge maru aina crime thoi ba kholi ba mayam sigi da mukta de aina ngarang seminar dam chu haite aije investigating team ama police ke marakta adu law and order khakta tonga na paiba ama leiba adu orgadi investigation tawriba asina investigation khakta gi na khai sengna tawragadi มาให้ยังโกตอายุกิจวันปีตาเรดมาหลักปังงกันเนี่ยปะคือนัตรกดีมินิสเตอร์ไม่กี่ดิวตี้มอเรดจิมินิสเตอร์จัดกันเนี่ยให้เรอดูกี่ดิวตี้ดมาจากใครมาเรื่องนั้นโกตเกษตรทกพิโรให้เรดีโปตุอนนั่นหลักใครปะอดูกุมบ้าไอ้คุยกี่ present legal system เช่ criminal justice system เช่มาสิพักลันเกให้ตาร์บอดีไอ้คุยgovernment นะapa governance sama cucangi apa policing sama cucangi aduga investigation hoju jiki oina investigating team mama police station singda khaido ga thamba law and order khakta paiba ma thamba adu changya ba aduna hoji luri badi chai wajani na chu haibi bida mai ki community aduna dum yana aduna to khraga di law changma che mu luri na ba whether rightly or wrongly chanapati ngarang SP Imphal isna haibedo Senapati da mi hale khole haibegi chalu bada topa ke samada ko khalgi mamang da hokimam da le chalu bada mayam do nai khoi gi di yana bu purak khare nupa do accused bedo madu chahi tare khoi gi lam khundagi tanthok khare aduga o konge adu na noi phabegi na thau leite I know about victim side and accused side achi pulap oira ba adu di lo che mu enforce we adre na sisu aruba pot amane ba adu bodi horen bedi mathang da sulak wi people sing sina bab tamina bam sangya ba adegi criminal dige khatang thai do ga MLR ne ala rek beli da chanare ching na chanate adu di chingi lo am sema darkar la ya ba kai ge noi bu khulak pana or chinga jiki lam dugi ning thau du na mai makha da lam ma se maroi na ku ki yu ma da ko mai makha da ma na loi na ma ge ku sida lam madu leirabani na individual singi right as a citizen na mi right chi mang e ba aduna adur bordi hojik matam ga chuna ba mong da ching da su patale na ma tampa ka pun da bayai pun bayai new laws natraga manipur pum ma ching da chu tam da chu chatna ba ya ba nakal animaki praja sing da suitable oigada ba law sem gi mathau tari ibna ba okay maram aduna ai khoi hojik chaukhulak pi matungina customary law se masi maroi na criminal system sidadi masi practice tawbada kar di hanthare adu masi yaring kai hantharakum chummi haina khalle
okay hantharakum chummi khali adu matang sida ina lakchani se khoi gi tongan ba furup singi chingi furup sing sina khoi gi sumba crime thokum matam maroi na murder gumba rape case gumba laiba matam sida khoi gi judicial system na ta law enforcing agency police gumba da approach to bagi mota khoi gi keno da oina कोई कस्टमरी लो दोना नाकल अनी की मीगा वरी साना बरोम द हेना एम्फेसिस पीरी बसी मसी फट मसी की डिसएडवांटेज मैम ओवर तारगसु होजिसु दम प्रैक्टिस तौरीसी मरो नसाई चुरचानपुर लोम साइड की दी मसी डिस्कस तौरे अदुगा नेगेटिव ओइबा एरिया सिंगसु मिनिमाइज तौना बा अदुगा पॉजिटिव ओइबा अफबा जिंग दुदी रिटर्न तौना बगी वा फो खाना बले ग्रहरे ओजागी दि करी हेबेनि अखोगी चिंगी सिनाव सिंगसिना मरो इन अखोगी मणिपुर की कोई नागा कम्युनिटी हाबा तार हारबा म्यू सिंगसिना ग्रुप सिंगसिना अखोगी लॉ एनफोर्सिंग एजेंसी नतगा कोई कोर्ट ता मसी चट अप्रोच तोगी महता कस्टमरी कोर्ट तो नेसरी सोज
मसी अखोय ट्राइबल की ट्राइब मयाम ओरसु खरा खरा डिफरेंस लेको न सेनापति की जे कमाइन अदुमाइन तौखिबनो खंगदे अदो ऑलमोस्ट अखोय इची नागा की हारि खरा खरा दि माने दुबु वेरेस अखोय कस्टमरी लॉ ओरसु आइना तांखुल म ओइन हाइबदको अखोय उखरुल दि खरा स्ट्रिक्ट वे सीरियस खरा वे सुम थोकिबा मयाम से कस्टमरी ओरसु यामना क्रियासरा पनिशमेंट से याम चावे अदुना नहानमक थोकिबदुने नियमा रेप तौरमे हाइना फारगा रीजन की द थंबदा फुदना हेंजिन मदे सीकिबदु अदुगी प्रूफ अमा को अदुना एस तांखुल की अमा वइना हाइब कांददि अखोय कस्टमरी लॉ ओइरसु रेप ओइरसु अमा ओइरसु अखोय गिसिना खरा हेवी वे
ओजा हेवी ओइबदसु अखोय लॉ कोर्ट तदि अप्रोच तौदबगी
अदु तौसु तौवे अखोय उखुल दिकिदि यामना तौबसु लै अदुबु ngasai merit demerit amal leibse jana su panbire leiba mana je jana suggestion pibdo ai yam thaganinge investigation team se tongana thamba oiradi madu khara approach to chumgani tawninggani adu law and order paiba miduna the same investigation su tawbne na madu the manipulate tawbu yaba pot se yam leire aba plus Hujiki good governance, modern governance, the court to judiciary will be a later tarasu. I coin a face to Reba. So Jana di high forensic over the Matam Lowe. No such a Hiama Hydrosini. I do Manipur, I coin Agi Tankul a Mamindi Palwe. Matamada Chahi Mangamba Chakreva. Shukumaki Samatoeva. I coin involved over Chataba Madamda. Hujik Papa, I say Adum Chatan level. The 5 years. Adu the victim adu poorest over me the Ukrudi impatana Lakadabagi Magi problem yamna lab. Liable later victim adu me Webataradi, Kamai Chakani. Adu Manipur system the Masai law the Chatpa Habisida, Pazada Bama level. Sababa Dangasha IO Kang the OC Kang the report kind of Tobukan, the Pesagi Pesaka the neighbor. Justice ki Adune, Aduna Logi Pazada Basu Amadi labor. Aduna Kana Aquaking say constraint with the God, Kano with the Bamidi, sustain with the Bamidi. Masiju Dum Pabo or Sumoki opposite way cream. And the Chahi Yam Queen Changbase, Masiju justice Nati Haina I Loni. Aduna Masaki customary law the Hoi Pazada Bai Bading say Jana, Marubna Pambire, human rights the Vole Tobudo, Madu customary law the Sukrale. The same I have the Miam Rep Tore, Mia Happy Ilai no Ogamo Konglaga, Chahi Taruk Tantoy Hana, Dumlo be Abrone. Adu Macha hit the red to Damu Halakuyabro, Oak to deal Palashing Kuntrani, La Amane or Konglo Loibiabro, from the human rights di Ma Volet Pazana Tore, Miamagi Punsidi Mang Bigre, do the Miama Punsidu, Ogamana, Iruemana, extends to Viabro, and do the human rights to the Volet Tito, right to go. Adukumbaki merit the Merishule, Aduna. Law chamber matamda tawbukanda ai wakanda ngse habukumna state ki country ki law se tongale Haryana ki mai panchayat ki Hindu ki aduda mayam leibnina India government ki Manipur ki ashonba am lei leiba se si chamber kanda adudi tribals ki da kari na chunagni modality se same dieba adu ngse customary law leibudu su find out tawraga research tawraga compare tawraga maduda action HS table ama puraka dabane ado ai khoi gi law semba mi jina for example Ukhrul district ki charja oi tribal gi mi haire a Delhi de lere law seme duma de khoi tangkhul gi karino kaisu khangdre mayang amana law semna lere ado already madu there is so many cap ko ado ama do ngai ja khoi jana panbire amu subuda ai khoi gi politicians sing ngsi MLA thakap myam se moi se lawmaker ne haina law sem Manipur legislative assembly da policy sem laga plan sem laga masin nei naraga madu gi approach tawraga masi myam se policy amada planning amada puraka da bane adu ngsi aina masi ju makhoi da against tawning he ba ko condemn tawning he di akhoi gi thakaliba represent tawriba MLA myam se assembly da si kumba policy Manipur gi ngsi haibo kumna chingda Pata taba len khang issue yam leba asingumba anoba policy law or plan tauge haibagi wakhang lom changde cheng phangde kerosene phangde adu ain opposition ga go ruling ga dom masida politician sanaraga akhoi gi Manipur da phataba heavy da ma leba akhoi di yengba da mix se yam khaya ba assembly gi kaino yengba kan mature oidea ba ai cheng phangde ai gi lok ai gi kendar da cheng yonde kerosene yonde o adu yaude adu haibna khanaraga madu da matam manglaga the whole day the whole assembly adum spent our chakreba sai ojan haibukumna hill area committee gri le kamaina le aduga act to kamai le adu marriage ki or huji crime gi rape ki adu di police kamai hongse haibada idea apha scholarship sin kauraga madu tauraga law oja khoi law the leire expert oina adu kumba mayam se workshop tauraga seminar tauraga idea du lauraga assembly de puthoraga madu pass am tauraga madu ne ek oina chakadori neba
adu kadi mayam se loi follow
adu phajagni adu ting se akhoi gi misu represent tawribnina madu yaure haina lawseba again late so aina suggestion pbi ba adu kumdu tawde budget ki da o country ki phangde o cheng yaude go adu ai thika thabak pi de ai scheme yaude ai MLA ki local fund yaude haiba kumda topic man agenda oiraga akhoi Manipur ikai gre ba akhoi di ikai gre
okay ai oja Varte de lakchi oja maroina khoi gi law court ta natraga khoi gi law enforcing agency police ta approach to busi crime thok matamda Maduda thengnaba corruption ki bu oiro inconvenience me amam lebni na tak time changa daba tak investigating officer na tak investigating team tongan laitaba law and order pari duna dumang law to bunina maduda manipulation to ki chance me am lebdagi mayam se approach to ba ketang tan bahai gadra maduda tomning da bahai tare maroina interest madu ta kill tau ki bna maram moiduna maram na huji ayam bana huji adu magi maram ayam tak pide khoi lo court ta chatabi maram se adu oza gi site gi kari kari ahen ba mieng ubi oza Varte gi site di why people are not going to the law court for crimes like rape and murder.
First the delay.
Okay, delay.
And second the what oza kasar na mana so high kre. So Chanpur say Perzol dagi so Chanpur da lak padu it is not a small thing. Wa ba poda mani. Time su yam change aduga kaino energy su yam change paisa su yam change. Adu mi per capita income only 50,000 mi ama na kaino kamai na 1 year 2 years adugum to ba yaroi ko aduga oza khaidam na hai bado multitasking si yam leiba.
Okay,
Multitasking si yam leiba every government department ko especially law and order officer amana kari no mana pai ba si adu issue amada concentrate suk to ba ya suk ya ya do hojik si phazana kaino segregation toraga responsibility se divide toraga for those on law and order separate nothing more for those on investigation of certain things only that adumana clear cut responsibilities le radiko karadi I think it will be a little bit faster delivery of justice system siko then
adu khoi speed slow oi ba tonga na clear cut magi team lei thaba targa su khoi miyam na law court tan police cha tabi maram se haire ba crime do na tra case to thorum incident thorum matung da khoi customary law lei bna customary law jina igi shield oina sin ba yai habagi makhoi da knowledge am lei buduna masi toina utilize tor pani customary law da approach to buni adon gi angle da di kari lebi
adune na haining base we have to see one thing customary laws ga modern judicial system si tongan at chat payade.
Okay,
they are complementary to each other. They are complementary to each other even in murder case even in rape case and even other criminal cases ko theft gumga kano tai le adu tongan at chat payade. They have to go together. They have to go together. They have to be complementary to each other. Because even in killings, even in rape, there are so many times, Oza Khaidem will be very aware. There are so many times because of customary laws, people don't fight. There are so many times because of customary laws, fights, wars are being avoided.
Okay,
Because customary laws play a very, very important role. That is where customary law is complementary to modern judicial system.
Okay,
This is where we have to look at. Because customary laws, to reject is impossible. Aduga, even modern judicial system, because India's government, the Constitution of India, already recognized the importance of customary laws. And there are so many articles. So you cannot just say customary laws are useless. They cannot work. We have to take over. You cannot do that. That will be a violation of people's constitutional rights. So because of it, we have to be approached very carefully. What I'm thinking more is even in terms of corruption, to deal with corruption also, if an investigation officer is corrupted, the people actually through their customary laws can actually do something about that corruption also. And even when justice is delayed, then through customary laws itself, that delay can be minimized.
Okay.
In so many ways. These are it have to go together.
Okay.
It have to be complementary to each other.
Complementary way na.
I'm supplementing question to kitang ko zan di haibire question to da aina kitang answer ta han
Shield one sin na basi.
kitang kaino tawse chumi jana question tawdo akhoi gi chingmi na haib tare ayamba masi aware tawde aduna ngasai law judicial da law court da chaning da ba chapangam da maram se for the last many years akhoi gi hujik ching da hujik phaw da judicial gi court haib tare law si aware tawdri ana hana customary law da practice kuina tawna lakunina madude asongi pochi aware tawda ba innocent oiba ignore tawbo pochu yauri ba ana masi government gi weakness so amal lei ana seng na haibada huji law lei judicial court lei haibase every village to ko masi government na madu gi awareness piga da bani tesin ai khoina se the law nei na bani even Faizol gumba da Ukhur district extreme north east south da go asigi kari su khang da ba people sing leader mani lari tambak mi khran de khang lamba yai adu go one adu government gi awareness pi da bagi police station later bagi masi gi problem chaw na le kep se adu na ai khoina ngasai judiciary customary law khakta mi sing adu kaino to wa hai bi ya de masi government gi witness number 2 da ai khoi hujik lari English power hai taba mi le adu meite long masa masa gi tribe gi long di power hai bele adu ring sai law constitution adu ga law article mayam do Manipuri da hujik leira brane ai khoi tribe te long do leira brane leite ham asi government gi preparation government na to bi gi dabne adu di ngasai English power hai to khang da ba mi du di law du gmai khang ni adu asina wangne ba asi government asi semga da bane ba adu nang se madu mayam lari tu paba haibagi mai ge on dialect ta loina masi publish toraga available oiba taradi mi si loina law se karino judiciary karino kada aware to ga da bane masi ne point se
okay government gi am chaw ba responsibility am lai ri habani
loophole chaw na lai
madu hari ba gap si fill to ba maroina awareness am chaw na piba law lai ri habase mi am da feel to hono mathau tare otherwise law leiraga su lai habagi feel se matam kuina tortamrina hani customary law duna akoi gi aseng bo loina adum tok jabani adubo customary law gi yamna phajaba magi beauty charm leijari maduna masi khogi even masi constitutionally mangonda haksu piribne adubo maroina ka crime gumba achawa criminal case sing dadi hairiba customary law se dak check to mathau tabra habagi only point to dangni on the brem lojo ge impact yam thonjar ke impact ni swimming tano lebi Welcome back. Adon we're basim Manung Hunani a 360-degree analysis of news and events with me Raj Nongthombam. Manung Hunata ngasi khana jarmi ba si Manipur da natraga maruina Manipur da habatar Manipur da jari ba tongan furup singi customary law singa si maruina kogi criminal justice delivery system crime oiba choba crime da haire ba customary law sing sina bottleneck masen apan ba pirabra justice to piba ngaman da ba choba marama oirbra haibi matang sidani khana jarmi si matangi question se yuza manidilak se yuza khoi ngasai gi Chingi Purup Singh na koi law court ta natraga koi law enforcing agency police ki manakta approach to toning da ba natraga tawang am da masak si tongan mara mayam tak pikre ga mena aware henda ba miyam da feel to henda ba koi da law lai habagi natraga koi even transportation ki communication yam chauba apan phatta ba masu lai bani na mar moiduna mayam se approach to ngam de for example Ferzol dagi koi Churchampur ta na chat pase yam chauba achobu khudong chata ba amani hairi handa ino na ku Manipur government hodoki ba MST na Ferzol ta na chana hona ba lambi yaram dana Ferzol yongam dana halaki ba ki paw yam leina kramni matra ko transportation communication ki jam chaun apan ba leri at the same time tongan ba inconvenience na mar moidana ko gi micham yam na haiba tare chingi law court ta chapai mota customary law da chapane du customary law gi su yam na phajaba magi tongan ba side ama leri adubu maruina criminal case ki matang da lakta ragati madu da kitang amendment gi mathau tabra haiba dunia du matang sita wazan kari atop reason sing ubiuja
jike wazani na haiba du yam chumi adugi tasin khumjilaga badaina haining basi effective governance ama darkar leyaba chumne gi good governance khakta na taba effective governance
okay
ching tam kachin koya ubangam ba policy program scheme si tawada aduga tongan ba leiri sida maruaina hilna tampaktegi lapthokna leibagi mong oina uribse hena chawkhattabagi mong oina uribse lambi thong communication si phattaba education gi sector da awat palaiba health sector da awat palaiba kai maruaina education health sector and communication at least atai sulona mak darkar ni ko adu at least communication education health sector masi ahum si phalabadi yamdrabada atai tawdurba ching adugi matakta ahum sida more importance piraba adu bordi sai gi legal awareness kumba karimala kanda hojiksu sai gi hairi basida lo khangna bachingi kachin kwai yauna ba ko lingna ba hojik khara judiciary na so
adu da ko court link bagi chang se kyam yam na
le adu gi di hojik district punamakta district and session court lingna ba leire hana district mapal legi basi kano dang khoi ge Tamenglonga karamano amatanga district court walam ghini Chandel gara adati di loina mak district and sessions court lere family court si amaloin lere handak tamari manga ama Thobal ga Tampakta horaga Thobal ga Bisenpur ga Impal East West ga asigi family court lingba hore adu Manipur pumbi go ina crime against women ki mari lena ba fast track court ama andakta honorable chief minister na sanga ki ba adu leire ada masi ki che yam pak sa bu darkar leiba ching the domestic violence against women magi mapuroi bana father in law na aduga other in laws no ot piba nei piba leitabana te yam lei khare ba adubu moi ki madu approach to bung khangda banina adum customary law da na traga karida challe ba madu family court yo holabdi adike shar pc ko 125 che maintenance allowance mapuroi ban hondok piraba no pido mai mapuroi bedigi right to demand maintenance allowance sing mari mangatara tanwe abigi achau leria ba adu punam maga do chingi kachin koyada magistrate court lingabadi adu district ko aina chief judicial magistrate lingabadi then karawang kalakpada family court lerabadi session court lerabadi hariba mayam chi tamna phagine ba aduna khwaidagi mapungdi good and effective governance amachangya ba effective governance adu lerabadi ha koi ki chingi yangbidre adudege Manipur ki tampak ta choi koi lawai ki yangbidre koi ki side yangbidre haibisi hanthagadorim ne ba aduna what we need ache karino haibu effective governance na ba effective governance se any party no pai chono with courageous oiba mongam the people ke apam do people ki pulse se chingi prajana kari khalli chingi naga section na kari khalli kuki section na kari khalli then majority people na kari pami haiba puna ma se khanna toba mu changya ba aduga hoje ke customary law se da so sai go jana haiba do animak se complementary wana machi animak se yanana chatpa chu phable ba koi ki hana chalingai da lairamba hojikti kana tawdarba Manipur State Hill People's Administration Regulation 1947 from time to time sembak pasu leigre asida chu hana hairam se heinous offense da di magi section 14 15 16 da ga su yaure ba on the commission of any heinous offense within their jurisdiction the inhabitants of the said village hill village as in inhabitants in the shall at once if possible apprehend the culprit offender and have him over with a report on the crime to the circle officer circle officer is executive by STC the DC gumba ki size mani circle officer asida magistrate company adudai du executive magistrate adudai du da hairiba village authority na pharerga mana tawgidi mana bichar loi thoktaba saigi dun bichar loi thokpani dana heinous crime dadi okay mana madu pharaga police ta piba circle officer le piba circle officer na police ta pirerga adu ain gi thokpa matungina tokba aduga small thing sida so schedule da so adum pijari ba haibedi 323 gumba kinne thilu haibu gumba adudegi port macha horale haibu gumba adudi sida tampak ta so club na wire lidana maira pai bi na wire lidana ade karigana na adu tawba yaroi ade no pi khaine ge karige khaine tu na khainap tarabdi ijat dabi ana lo da permit tawdra so lekai na nakal ani mati yana badegi adu hairi basing je jagi customary ki oibedu su lejarbasu madu ki against ai koi leibedi nate adu small thing da lero adu ga khar chaubadadi human right violate tawrakadaba potadi madu customary ki authority leiriba village authority na apprehend tawrerga mara leibedu pharerga police te sinaba maje tampak to chap manana mob justice to wi mohta mob justice to wi mohta mara leiba mi do pharo mi phabase police khaktana phagadabna haideba section 41 42 43 CRPC da hairipse mi se police na chu phabangami masana lijare adedegi magistrate na chu phabangami mai order na aduga micham praja na chu phabiyaba mayam china tawgudadi micham na pharagadi police te pibatai ba as soon as possible as pibatai adu magistrate na chu order tawraga mi phabangame ba adu main torna tawgadabadu da hojiki legal system sida tapthabanina mob justice center ripse masi tapthabanina koina magi a gi yum sida b na a gi machanu pi du ijan manghale or hale adu di b na halabanina b gi mayum mai tharo ana b de chu phare karim kandana hatu e natragana thana da pi gre adi mayum kaidulna haktore victim se mi hatpa natraga rape tawbiraba aduna victim oibigi nongai tabadu da amuk accused dugi dan di pin na ba khoina loi thokpada gi accused gi awa ba da natana ma gi imung manung do madusu amuk leifam chafam le hendre ba khwai de gi soiri che aduna agoi sidana maru ena Impal ko ma Valley dana mob justice aduga ching dana customary law haita ado customary law sida customary law na so mi do phabiro village authority na all village ge objective club kumba organization kari kari mayam lai reko satri organization ansam oiro aduga KSO oiro jaga jaga gi ko aduga masing sina tawre pharaga mara leba singdo police ta sinare raga tawbu kan da di customary law da tawri badu su adum thoidong na kai de aba ado mapung di ngasai gi aina muksa hanjille hoji hoji ma good governance sama laina bo hona bada hoji government na china tawgna na bodi honari ko masida uzani na suya bi begi matungina ngasi gi siga kana bulauraga hojik leriba system sida police investigate maram dai khona no muta da system che apa governance no muta da tawya roeba corruption free se no muta da tawya roeba it will take a long time adu burdi hojik leriba sida investigation ga law and order paiba other minister gi duty chat pa am tawbu siga investigation gi team siga ani sida khaidok pi roba mase honorable chief minister na laos gi halaga DGP Kauti Sahib Kauraga, Masi Magi Cabinet Kanaraga, Adum Home Department, Action Lorga, Dum Otok Popone, Adoragadi, Sai Customary Logi, Hanjili, Hanjinde, the sentiment, Oide, communal, Oide, human right violate, Wito de, Punamakasea. Law Migi Makara could solve the one.
Solve Torkani Madu, the Gamini, Adu Matang Slas, and customary laws in a Masai Zanta Pick, was animal Nakugi, patriarchal, we have a wapum. Ado I said that Nuparum the Kitang Nuparungi being the Lakpa, Adu Makalgi law, Moivina, Maruina, Nupising the Masigi, Chating Sound of Pangabra Habigi. Question dumni la isi Maruina Madugi example yam chaup example hai tare classic example han tak chahi na Nagaland makogi di article 371A na hoba customary law se safeguard torga leri bani madugi against ta kogi municipal body ki election to matam da 33% nupi ki women reservation tauroga bole phan se hai matam da madugi mayokta irang horpati even chief minister phauba TR Jeleng pham thato kore hantak ngarang handa mu nong namu chief minister even to anbam ne tu boma chief minister pham thato ko mathau ta gi madun maram oiduna 33% reservation to si hai bata miam ne yagi de customary law gi against ni hai bi ophum lai maradona customary law na nupi singi development natraga nupi singi empowerment gi mayokta leira bra hai gi wafum su changle da dir kare hai Manipur gi leiriba customary law sing maroina khogi mar gi natraga cookie gi customary law si kadai phau nupi sing bu safeguard to win mako natraga mako bu empower to no gi damta natraga mako gi liberty gi damta kadai phau ba layen kan biu natraga sagir maina khogi empowerment against layen kan biu women empowerment
Ken number for example Mizo say as far as customary laws on women are concerned car relaxation lay ko aduga naga kaino tangkhul sing so tangkhul sing si aina khanba si chumbra khangde lores aina research to ba ma research to khre ko naga even among the nagas among all the women tribal women of Manipur tangkhul women are the most empowered in terms of so many other things patriarchy do adum lay ko but in terms of that even Mizoram the Sutaukreko, they have already passed an act which is in favor of women inheritance and also very favorably for those victims of violence against women, VAW or domestic violence. So in this regard, I think it is possible to have a women-friendly customary laws. Very much possible. Very much possible because even the men are becoming more aware. I don't know about the Dimapur case, but in Manipur, we don't have that kind of feeling so far. Many of our men are also very much in favor. But the main thing is when it comes to inheritance, then it's very sensitive because inheritance is something to do with resource. And most conflicts are resource-based, and nobody wants to part with their lands. For example, I have a daughter. Maybe somebody from another community, she got married. Our lands are mostly community-owned. It's mostly community-owned lands. Now, if I let my daughter inherit that land, then as per rules, that land also will go to the husband.
Okay.
So it will go to another community. Many of us are very careful about it. Immovable property, no, but movable property, okay. We can give them gold, silver, anything. So when it comes to inheritance, it is a little bit sensitive. But otherwise, in as far as criminal laws are concerned, like rape, murder, I think it is very possible.
Okay.
It is very possible to have this consensus among every community also.
Okay. Okay. Women favorable customary law. Ibasu ya have any. Oisu oiri have any. Adubo akoi oja kasar da lagse kari have any. Oja akoi naga gina tuka akoi tangkul community dadi masih karai fagba women friendly customary law oyen can be.
Jigi saya oja nasu hire ko customary law ga akoi judiciary ko modern governance ki parallel se masih di tergawai matam gi ko. Adu ek matungina adu ko jik haibu kum na hoi akoi tangkhul dadi women sing se yam empower ko oina lei adu bu some section da kharam da su laita bu su leiri adu bu if comparing to other community haibu wane adu nanga se customary law se da amendment tobu ya ba pot lei haibu do aina first detail oina haida wane ba customary law se da akoi na kaya sera women sing da yamna down oina go tobugi pot ama changli ba
okay
aduna amend tobugi go ya ba pot ama leiri ado ji aina khwaidigi wakhan sokpadi ching da su tam da su akoina khra rectify haibitare tawpham amadi lei women sing se karino akoi nupa sing di khoi nupi thiba kanda tongana thokpa ka ama wade khoi tam da su ching da su akoi gi inkhon khra yen bi ba magi hagloina lei ba whereas akoi nupi sing gi da women sing da asi leite ba ko aduna customary law da hujiki customary gi law si da chatpa taradi oja gi tribe oibu su akhoi wi si ko oibu wai su oibu yai adubu women sing da khara different oina treat tobu gi underestimate ki da podyam yauri ba adu detail oina haidru su aduna masi khara changes tobu gi podam change whereas na se Nagaland gi dudi aina khanba da naga sing di hujik ti am increase tore ko Nagaland gi su yaroi matam khara oiradi moi ngamoi nahan gi kaino municipal gi lakpa du di politicalize oikibagini politicalize oibagini adubu kaya kuina moi sunga ngamoi maram de uji Naga women association mother association haina lei Naga ho da chaminari Naga ho gi platform da moi ko tauna chali abu kaya kuina adu yaroi ba adubu akoi tangkhul gi oina di mase yam pride oina leiba story am lei thaina khunna amada ningthau se nupi am no oirame ko aduna nupi duna ai ngasi masa nungaite meeting se kona tause harsu adumaina history leba se oja Stephen angkangna ajana libi wari ni adubu adu oirasu tangkhul ki se hoi hoji any tangkhul frontal organization civil organization da women singi khoi loina facility pi ko adugi room le adubu tangkhul ki su hoji fulfill oidaba ma leiri je tangkhul na ga long haina leiri ba tangkhul asigi assembly phamba kanda nupi singi room se mu pi drieba adu masi leihanje haina khoi kan on process ta chali adubu room du pi da buani whereas tangkhul naga long tangkhul sino long haina le asidi body ama oina di pulaga chalieba adu aina masi da pinpoint towning badi feel do bu ding ase hoi customary law se phajaram ba ya phajaram da bu yai ko adu thaina digi practice tawrambani na practice tawrak laglapani na thaina mamangai de di nupi sing si yam lu down tawna leiramba pot du leyaba adu law du customary law adu change tawdrieba adu hoji matam da madu apply tawgni hairadi madu yaroi haba adu amendment tawbo ko pot se yamna lei haina ai hainingi
amendment tawbagi mathok di dum khara area khar de leiri haibni maru ina khogi nupi sing mathak da chatharak pa tongan tongan ba crime sing yangu targadi hojik su nupi sing gidang te empowerment gidang te makhogi room tongan create to mathok ta haibni wari sana bata maru marakta khogi land ownership amadi land transfer ki su khara yauri matang do ta kari gidang ta ngasi gi manu honagi discussion asida khogi customary law na madugi ownership amadi transfer ki matang da krai phau bakari lebagi habagi khana driba kari no haibu apun takpir pe yadu ngasi ki discussion si exclusively koigi criminal justice delivery system da customary law na piri ba apan ba adai gi matang da ni khana jarmi basi apan ba khar pi batar ga su magi yamna complementary oi ba yamna phajabe area mayam su leri habani on the road ngasi wanadi manu hunki tharamsi matang sadra chanjar ge ngasi ki tharamsi da oja Varte oja kasar amadi oja mani na lengbir to na tharamsi ba thawai happy ke ba amadi mapung fan bigi da makta oja humbu amukana thaga cha bonduk chari appreciate your joining Masining asigi Manung hunu ke tharong asigi edition se karam tobi bage khode khanbir pe agane khoi mail ID impacttvnews@gmail.com natraga khogi Facebook page www.facebook.com/impactvmanipur da join tobiraga comment am the feedback thabir pe agane. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us from the other side of the screen. Until next time, this is Raj Nongthombam signing off. Karamjari.